Yeah, retro.
Hi guys, welcome to Studios. My name is Wu, and we are here at Glamour Hive, sponsored by Glamour Hive. So we are here too, so you all know. And I have my beautiful panelists over here. I have JK and Carlos as co-hosts. And today's topic is about bro code. We're going to talk about bro code, what to know about how niggas relate with niggas, how things go on down here that we don't know, things they like, dating they don't like, concerning relationships, concerning churches, whatever religious, anything so we do for you. They can't unleash them and unwrap on for you. So yeah. So JK, if I talk bro code, what do you call your mind inside?
Okay, bro code in my own view entails a lot. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro code in some aspect where we have our own family as brothers, and we live with them for so long, and we have some kind of bond with them that we share, and we have how am I going to say, something that we hold on to, and we always have each other's back. You get me? Yeah, support each other, do everything together, even cover for each other when one is in a mess or something.
So prepare your definition, that's bro code.
Yeah,
Okay. Carlos will be
Love and loyalty.
love and loyalty. So brothers love brothers.
Yeah.
Like you feel love nigga.
Of course, be something you could talk, but your actions. Oh, of course.
We talk about love, that way I'm a comfort me.
Oh, nah. It has nothing. If, let's say, you get sibling with your brother, you dey love him, they love him.
Yeah. But it doesn't relate with siblings though.
No,
It
I
relates
dey
to
give
general,
example.
guys.
I dey give example about the love aspect we now dey talk about.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
So I mean every guy I think bro code varies. You understand? Every guy has his perspective of bro code. And every guy how he relates him or like his friends or his girlfriend or whatever. So what's your code?
As he said, love and loyalty, right? Yeah, man. If I mentioned something earlier about covering for each other.
Yeah.
If you don't have love, or if you are not loyal to your brother, and maybe he find himself in a mess or something, you wouldn't be even kind enough to cover for that person. Being it a friend or a family member, you get me? Yeah, that's the kind of love we are talking about, and loyalty. If you are not loyal to someone,
Yeah.
even if maybe you are in the same house and you are not loyal, something will happen at your back.
But is it that niggas have people call it, I don't know whether I can use this word here, they beware. And nigga that's so loyal is bitching with the other nigga. You understand? But nigga that doesn't have any niggas back. I mean, loyalty comes with respect.
Yeah.
If you respect me, you are loyal to me. So I feel like maybe there's no respect, but how you feel your brother has your back. He doesn't have it. Like how niggas go into women's DMs and be breaking niggas to women, you understand? How do you feel your friend does that to you,
Okay, so you're actually going against bro code that we are talking about right now. Yeah. If you go behind your friend or your brother in the girl's DM to snitch on your brother, that's actually going against bro code. You are not being the real brother, or you are not being loyal, as we mentioned here, or you are not showing the love, the brotherly love that we are talking about here right now. You get me? So bro code has something to do with love, loyalty, and respect. You mentioned
respect,
yeah.
So in our culture, difference, do you think it varies? I mean, always will have their code. They should. How do you see their code? Because you can see go of elements say that if you greet them in a certain line of greeting, they get pissed. You understand? So I mean, I think it varies with that. Carlos, do you have anything what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand the question.
Let's say culturally, I think people have their code. Not
True.
yeah, because you can't relate to other people how you're supposed to relate to. in churches?
That be true. That be true. But when it comes to, I feel like when it comes to guys, we they relate in the same way. You go feel meet like today. I just meet my brother today, but you see the way they relate. Like we know each other already. Then things on. So like, yeah. I mean, concerning the tribal one you talk about, the only thing I know be say, example the always way they talk about.
Yeah,
Right?
so look at it now. That's why I don't say niggas go vex. I mean, I go talk about it. Don't say if you go on Saturday niggas they holler they like you guys are vibing normal and another guy will come and start speaking. I think that's their code, man. That code is disrespectful to me.
I don't entirely agree.
Why?
They like speaking their language.
It's disrespectful. We are talking Pidgin or English and you just come and you just be.
What if the person will be that fluent in English or P?
But so how was this? Why was I speaking English with the person? Like I was speaking English with you.
So in my own view, what you are talking about, I think it has something to do with.
I think that's their code.
I think it has something to do with assumption. You get me? Like I think we shouldn't focus on our energy on this one assumption, like assuming that the person is saying, because it's a language and it's a local language. You can't stop anybody from speaking his or her local dialect. You get me? Yeah, and if like it's like I think it's natural. It's a natural phenomenon. You know when it's an Ashanti man meets an Ashanti man, like he wants to speak to show that like we are brothers. You get me? So anytime they like an Ewa and an Ewa meet, they kind of have that kind of connection. Like make you get what I'm saying.
But you're supposed to relate to the other guy next to you. Let's say I just came to the room. You're a Kalesa here. You understand? You are speaking English and I understand you. I was like, people I know that can't understand you, but we understand English. You understand? I mean, you have to have a language you come out and understand. One
thing I noticed.
And Kalesa understand. I'm like, we are still getting on the back and forth. You feel left out. Then you don't know if you are something or not, or you are saying something.
Okay, so in my own perspective, I think that's. I don't know how you take things, but to me, I think I'm going to be cool with that because everybody, as I mentioned earlier on, and his or her local dialect, you get me? And people always want to like show that, especially when they meet their fellow person who speaks the same language, you get me? So like, maybe it could be a greeting. How would you know? You get me? Yeah, but
sometimes
one thing I noticed.
or maybe it's an issue that maybe they've discussed long ago before they met you, and like let me put a scenario. Like maybe me and my guy sitting here, we have some deal. We have a deal somewhere. Maybe somebody say I can't call and make like he work give him in the bar. Yeah, we the person they try link and you know they get and we the person who say if you talk to me here, I go feel link my brother. Yeah, make it come. So as I can't meet you the arm way the tap where I try to talk to him, sometimes I will fit talk to him in airway.
I feel you, but what you are saying is different.
One thing I noticed about this issue we say genuinely they always get love for them body. Example, let's say you book Kabi, right? Then you start speak Ewe plus a cab driver. We not knowing into it be Ewe. Sometimes it fit here affect up it be that kind of love where you did them body.
Yeah, so like you get where I'm coming from. I don't even want us to
see.
I don't even want us to center that thing on only Ewe. You get me? This thing goes around. It goes around in almost every local dialect in Ghana. You get me? Yeah, people.
That one.
Kumasi people tap inside. You are for East region. We tap, we talk. You don't tell any fair talk. You don't
no,
like what are you
concerning the love, that one, my brother, that one I would disagree. But for the LS, I noticed, see, like they really, they check like Nigerians.
It's a connection.
Yeah, they check like Nigerians, like they help each other. Let's say the example we now they give. Let's say we the talk tree, then maybe one away person there inside, but into the try speak the tree some, then somebody enter way into the talk the airway.
Yeah.
Genuinely, you go see say into you go connect. Like he happy say he see in fellow airway man, like it be some kind of love way did them inside. So yeah, it be something we are noticed.
Okay, so I'm not cutting you. So what I was trying to say is like, you know, I don't want to if I've not experienced any other local dialect, I'm a Northerner, and you know I've met my fellow Northern brothers. Like the way you know when you immediately you speak the language, the way the person treats you, or the way the person like I mean,
I understand.
kind of like link with you is different. Like you know the vibe changes all of a sudden. You get me? Like the person get closer and want to even like yo wanna do something with you. You get me?
You know the person might relate a lot to what you are saying. But
Yeah. So
I think it doesn't fall everywhere. You understand?
okay, I don't know for any other most language, but I know for us he's talking about Ewe people. Me too, I know for about like northerners.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I know it at the northern side. Like you get me? Yeah. Because this thing like he's talking about is actually in the northern part of the country. Yeah, and most northerners down here in the south, like when they see each other, like you and you speak the language, you kind of see how they treat each other. They treat each other with like, I mean, respect and like, I mean, just because you are from their side.
Their side, yeah.
You get me? So I think
What you're saying is true, but for the accounts, I'm not sure. No. I'm not sure.
So yeah, we are so live at Glamour Hive, and we are going for a break. This is Wool Studios. You know how we do it.